Alright, into our first game here against a Utah. This hand looks pretty good to me. We've got a turn 4 or 4 Dawn play, and then we've got Kid and Reiju, so we've got no Gordons, which might be the small down pole of this hand, but I mean we can draw into them. I'm sure we're going to want to like life or something. He's going to get a 1k. I think if this deck's playing Kid, it might put us in quite a rough situation, but I mean I think this 4-cost law might be very helpful for us. I guess Bon Clay might be good around it. Is there a play where it's Bon Clay, Bon Clay? I think it's always, unless it's this. No, if I had a Shachi Penguin, I could go law, get rid of that, play a Shachi Penguin, but we don't, and I don't think I want to lose 2 Don. I think it's definitely just play this, swing 6. Yeah, that's fine by me, to be honest. I don't think we need to do anything else. Utah did get obviously this 2k counter, which is amazing for them, kind of what they needed. They only had like what, 1 searchable 2k, which was Chopper, but now they've got Sanji, so decks kind of can function a bit more. They get a new Genesis. I will counter out of this probably with a Bon Clay maybe, or is it Law? That's kind of my only way to gain Don back, so I'm going to go with Law. I think I need Reiju to keep my hand. I could have maybe done a Kid, but I'm not sure how much I need a car. A Kid, you know what I mean? So you could grab a Nami, so you might just play the Nami, and I probably will just take this one. Yeah. And then he grabs another Sanji. Not the best. But we can now swing into this and remove that one with this. So I think we're always doing that. Go 5. Gives me the Usopp. Is it worth to play out this or to swing 8? I'm at 7, so next turn I could play that. I think I'd rather swarm the board, get these non-counter cards out of my hand. So you can defend this if you want, but then he goes down to 2 cards, which is fine by me. So we'll just remove this. Oh, I messed up. That could have been 6. But I mean, he had a 2k anyway, so it's not like it matters too much. Hand's looking good. You can have that for free. He kind of needs a 7-cost Luffy here. And he don't think he has it, so I can just keep that alive. Well, no, I think he does have it, I mean, because he's not, yeah, he didn't use leaderability or anything, but he does have it no effect. This is where Bon Clay is just such a good card. Oh, it's not such a good, but it's good. So I'm probably going to go Kid into Reiju here, and then just go 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Choose no, get out Reiju. Do that first. We take the 2Ks. I'm going to go 5s first, just to see what he's got. And then we can just go 8. And he takes. I mean, if he has a law, I mean, what is it? If he has a Kid here, it's bad. So maybe I should have kept this up. I'm not sure. He's going to go 5 there. I'm going to block. Because if he wants to get in, then has to swing with Luffy. But I mean, that's not that important, but still. It's something he can't block out the Kid with, if you know what I mean. So he does have the Kid. So now we just have to pray he doesn't have the 3-cost blocker. Alright, he has got it. But hopefully we can remove it if we draw any minusing. Okay, I forgot. This is where we get into a rough situation. We probably just have to go 8-8. If we can have a... If we had like a Gordon or anything here, we're in such a better position. is it? I could play this, try to draw a Gordon. I don't think we've seen one all game, so. But I mean, if we do that, we have what, 1-8, and that's just kind of mid. I'm just gonna challenge him with 8s, to be honest. And then we can play this out with leader effect if you need to. We do have to make sure we don't die next turn. But I'm sure we won't. Because I believe that we won't. Because we got a good counter. That should have been 9, to be honest. But he does get rid of that. But yeah, we just do this. And I actually should have attacked with leader there so we can attack a character, but I don't think it matters too much. Is it worth using this? Or do I save it for next turn? So I mean, I think that was misplayed by me because what I've wasted Don, and maybe I should have just played out the Reiji first. But I mean, I think that was also just a big risk. If I play that, take it down to a 5, I can then have what, 3 swings at it, and I don't think he's got a counter in hand. So is it worth taking the risk? I think it is, because he might stabilise next turn even more. Go 5. I'm prepared to swing with the kid, to be honest. I mean, I could have played the Rage out from the beginning, but it's just such a risk, because if I kind of play Rage and I don't know, I draw like what, 2 Zorros or something, then it's just we're in such a worse position. And he does let it go, so we are chilling. We go 6. And he takes. I mean, does he not want to use his Luffy blocker? I guess maybe he's looking for another kid. Let's move around. Do I care if this goes? I think we might as well defend it, to be honest. We've got the counter in hand. And the game is looking to end quite soon, I think. Could be wrong. Maybe I don't need these bodies, but I'm kind of banking on the fact he doesn't have another kid. Which he very well so could. I think Newt is probably like, what, tier 1.5? Tier 2? Probably tier 2-ish. I think there's still... Okay, so he does have another kid. Does he have the follow-up? No, he has no small blocker, which is definitely very good for us. But it's, what do? We could do another 2 8s. We have no way to get rid of it at all this time. I'll probably just go 8-8. And then we can play it like a Shiraya or something. This might as well be 9 though. It could have been 10 with kid, but he does let that go, which is fine. Am I playing this out? We could play out the Beppo instead. I don't think I lose next turn anytime, so I might as well keep my Don high. Do that. Choose none. Oh, I keep forgetting about this kid Don, but I mean he blocked with the leaf anyway, so I don't think it's important. But I mean there is a board where that is important, so I'm so not used to this guy. Well, I played a bit of Purple Luffy, but it's a lot more simple in Purple Luffy. You just kind of play the kid and you play the queen, and then you get it done. But should go 6. Just gonna let that go, to be honest. If he has a third kid, then we're looking a bit dodgy. So go backlight, I guess swing, which is kind of fine by me. Do I defend this? I don't think so. So this law hate is such a good draw because it just makes it a 6 and it makes it so much easier to swing into. So I think that's always the play. 6. So yeah, I think against this matchup, Gordons are just very important. So is this law because it can deal with like the Namis at the start. So we're just gonna do that, which is completely fine by me. I'm going to swing 5s, to be honest. That might be game. If not, we can follow it with a Zorro. Yeah, GG's. Damn, he's picked up in hands. But yeah, Law's feeling good. This is EB01. No Kidding Killer, so this deck kind of was just finishing the same as it did. Actually, no, Bon Clay, what am I talking about? He wants a rematch. Let's give it to him. Chose to go first, fine by me. Just gonna skip. There could be a world where we play out Gordon, but I feel like maybe we save it, especially because we've got this 4-cost Law. I could be wrong. But yeah, but we're looking at a decent position. Because it goes ace at leader, fine by me. Picks up a 1k. We get a Reiju, which is great. And a kid, so we cannot be complaining. I don't think there's a world where we play out the Law, to be honest. There might be, but I'm not going to do it. Just ramp so that we can play like a kid next turn. Or like a Gordon kid. Yeah, Gordon kid, or I don't know, Law. It basically just means we can go a 4-cost into a 4-cost and not have to gain Dom back, if you know what I mean. He does get a 7-cost Leafy, which is nice for him. We do have no counter. I mean, no 2Ks, so I did... Maybe should have counted out that one, but, you know, we'll be fine. We get another Gordon here, which is fine. It's probably Law, Brooke. I think that's always the case. Well, that was wrong, because I should have attacked with this first. But we should be fine. I might actually just keep it up, to be honest. Because they can't get rid of it. Do I play out this? Or do I swing more? I'll go down to what? I'm at 7, I'll go down to 4, so 6 next turn. I'm going to swing 5, I'm going to play out Shiraya. And then probably play out the Beppo. Just keep my Don high. Is it Beppo? I don't think it's Law. I don't want to go down to 5. Yeah, it kind of has to be Beppo, because, I mean, it can't be Reiju. Well, it could be Reiju, but it would be kind of useless to play a Reiju. But yeah, if he wants to go Luffy now, my Bon Clay just gets a lot of value, and it's very nice. So no Luffy from him. And he does whiff on a 2k, which is great. We can actually block and 1k here, which is so nice. Is it Law or is it Reiju? These are both cards I really want. It might actually be Kid, to be honest. I think these two are just so important. If he wants to swing, no, he's not going to swing with Uta, which makes a lot of sense. He just plays out another Uta into a Plano, which is completely fine by me. We're at 7, he's at 7, so we can actually play this out. Damn, we've got so many bodies. I'll go 5 at leader first, see what he does. I would probably block with this Bleno, just because it's so easily removed in this matchup. You might as well get rid of it. Would be my thinking anyway. I probably am going to lead ability, get rid of it, play out another Bon Clay, just so I can deal with those big cost units he wants to drop. It obviously is getting rid of one of our units, but who cares? Which is probably stupid, but... now what's my maths? I could go 6, 6, 7. That makes sense to me. Use the Brook. He probably will just take a lot of these so we can play his kid out next turn, which is very nice for him. Obviously we have 2 Gordons, which is just insane, as well as a Bon Clay. Gain back some Don, so we'll be at 8 next turn, which is great. Very nice position. So the fact that he's 2k kind of makes me think he doesn't have a kid in hand, because otherwise you might want to sit behind that kid. But he also might be thinking, oh, he's got Blanc in the Lord. My kid's not going to be as useful. This is all just theory and a little bit of a yap. if he does just swing at leader here, or he just go for 5 on clay, which I forgot, but the Shirai should be good and just allowing me to 1k out of his leader swing, which otherwise might have been a problem, because I obviously have not seen a single 2k this game, which is kind of just RP law sometimes. Obviously you don't have a searcher, kind of your Reiju is your searcher, so it can be a little bit dodgy. He gets a Nami, which is not counter, so we don't mind. Do I ever play this out? I think I might, so I'm going to counter a Reiju, which might be wrong, but when he's at 7 in hand, he's going to go up to 6. Yeah, maybe I should have kept the Reiju, but I just kind of want to block her so I don't die. What am I attacking with this? Is it Brook? Get a 7 out. You probably might just let it go, to be honest. I do draw a 2k finally, but I do need to think about what am I doing with my Don. 6 cards in hand, so law probably isn't in effect. Oh, it's definitely not anymore. I could Gordon remove Nami. I might just play out this to see what I get. Another Gordon. What's the maths here? I might just try 5s, to be honest. He lets it go. I'm just gonna keep going 5s, to be honest. Because he either has to block with Luffy, or he does that, which is fine. And it might be here I just double Gordon to get rid of this Luffy, I'm not gonna lie. Am I gonna die next turn? Is that what he's trying to do? But that's just me, I guess. Oh, if anyone's keeping up with the Kendrick Drake beef, let me know, because it's going hard if you ask me. I think Kendrick's won, but I'm probably biased to Kendrick. Oh, obviously not at the end yet. That's at 4. Get rid of that. We can play out this. Or do we die? He has 4 attacks. 6 in hand. Damn, if he was at 7. He probably just counters out that quite easily, so I'm going to play out the law. And not use card action, just to be safe, and we can also play out the Resto next turn anyway. Now, he could have been saving like an 8-drop kid here. We still have a Gordon, which is kind of our saviour if he does do that. Because he'd have these 2 blockers, which are very annoying. But I mean, what have we seen so far? 1 2k, 2 2ks, and a lot of 1ks. Let's see if he uses no main ability. He gets a 2k. I'm not going to take this, just because if he does have what I'm invincible, he could just go crazy. You do get a Gordon. He does have the kid. And he has the Bleno, which actually might not be too bad. Okay, so what is it? So it's Gordon, lead ability this, swing into this. But is there a way we can conserve a body? 1 2. No, I don't want to. I don't think the body's worth it. Not that I actually consider it too much, but do that. Do that. Is it worth lead abilitying with before he blocks? I was even thinking about that. Oh, I could attack with this for 5 and gain a Don. Boom, next level tech. I mean, you kind of just have to let it go, to be honest. I don't see why you wouldn't. I guess you could get the block out of this if you really wanted to, but nah, he doesn't. You go 1, 2, 3, bomb deck that, play out the Zorro. And then we go 7, 7, 7, and leave up 2 blockers if he really wants to. He blocks. Am I going at Nami here? No, I don't think so. Maybe I should have been, but if he has everything, he has everything. I do know he still has a Sanji in hand, so alright, did he use that Sanji? No. There is a world where he has just the Sanji, but I think the world where he has like what, 2 I'm invincible, so like 1 backlight is probably like less likely than him having 1k out of 3 cards. Especially because this deck runs like 50, 100, 1ks with all of these film cards. But yeah, this deck's really nice, I'm not gonna lie. RP Law is nice when you see its stuff. I think Reiju kind of makes the deck flow. This card here is very underrated. I think he's just super strong. Because like in those situations where I didn't have 2ks, he just made me like be able to 1k, especially in this deck where they don't normally have characters. They only have that leader swing because we're hopefully removing a character each turn. Unless, I mean, I guess the deck still is what? It goes like 7 cost into 4 cost into 3 cost. We have got lucky there, he hasn't done anything big like that. I mean, he might be looking... Maybe 8 cost kids is a way out of this, to be honest. He gets Brook. I'm just gonna let this go, because if he swings big with lead, I can just block with Shiraya. I'm not gonna let that happen, because I think he's definitely got a kid. Probably that, because there's a chance this might come up with like the small blocker. YW really. So he just does it into a Nami, and then he attaches a Don. Oh, that's such a top deck. That might just be game, to be honest. I don't see him getting out of this. He might have been able to with like the amount of 8s. I think I have to swing here, to be honest. Wait, this has to be it, right? If I swing, I need... Yeah, who cares? I'll think about it later. Damn, GG's. GG's. Right. Damn, RP Law looking good. See you in the next video, guys. Crazy game. For real, for real. See you guys in the next video.